Okay, welcome. VOIMA podcast. VOIMA podcast. I figured it out. Okay, so I kind of took a break. I kind of ghosted. Unless if you were on the Discord, you saw what was going on. But a lot has been changing. We got pre-orders now. Pre-orders. So I never announced it on YouTube or Instagram, just on Discord. But even with that, we have successfully funded VOIMA for the rest of the year. So once we got that money, I was like, okay, I can just take a step back and relax. I don't need to worry about money, because before the pre-orders, I literally didn't know how I was gonna pay rent. Now it's all figured out. So, you know, I was before the big launch, I was coding 30 hours straight one day, and then the next day was like 18 hours, like insane crunch, insane work. So obviously, I kind of had to take a break. But now we're here, and yeah. If you pre-order the game, you can get your, you can name a bear in the game, okay? So I can actually show you right now. See these bears? They got these NPC bears. They all got a name. These are all pre-order people that chose these names. Zombie bear, Sakov. A huge name. I still gotta adjust it a bit, but man, VOIMA is moving forward. And also for the people that haven't been following on the Discord, we now got world generation. We got survival with the crafting, okay? And we got multiplayer. Like a lot has changed in VOIMA, and you know, I feel like I'm not the best business guy, you know, like I could have made a lot more money with VOIMA if I played things a bit more targeted, like, you know, with the pre-orders. It was just like a silent launch. Like I didn't make the YouTube or Instagram videos. I don't do the marketing that much. Never had a Patreon. I should have done a Patreon day one. But honestly, this is not about the money. Like all I need is enough money to pay my rent, pay my food, and then I just want to code. Like I'm a coder first, game developer, game designer first, business guy second, you know? So I kind of got I got like a new vision for the marketing stuff, like a new plan. So you know how before I was kind of like, you know, the Instagram posts, they were kind of, wait. Do you guys see my face? The YouTube, oh, it's just lit. Yeah. So, yeah. So my previous marketing plan was kind of like all these weird memes, kind of like meme posting and clickbait. Like the previous YouTube video, it was called like "What Went Wrong with VOIMA." I'm not gonna do that stuff anymore. That was kind of like trying to Mr. Beast, trying to game the YouTube system. Like I'm not gonna do that anymore. It's not really like godly. It's not that honest, you know. No more clickbait. No more just like making videos for the sake of views. I'm just gonna keep it really simple, like gameplay, authentic, live streams, podcasts, and because the thing is, like, we don't need to grow as a community. The VOIMA doesn't. We already got 50,000 Instagram followers, almost 9,000 Discord members. So we have enough VOIMers here, you know. Now all I need to do is keep making the game, improving the game, because once the game is complete, the full release, that's when we'll make all the money we need, all the new community. That's when it's gonna blow up. But right now, I just gotta lock in with actually making the game, you know? So kind of like a notch method, you know, bro. Minecraft, Like Notch Minecraft, they never did any marketing. They spent €0 making marketing, yet it became the most popular game in the world because the game was that good. So that's kind of the plan here. So what I think going forward I'm going to do is like the chain of news. If you want the latest news, go to Discord. After that, YouTube live streams, and then I'll cut the live streams into clips for Instagram and YouTube. But that's like mainly the way I'm going to communicate is Discord and the live streams. So I'm going to be doing live streams and podcasts a lot more often. Yeah. And yeah, that's true. With Minecraft, the thing that really made it blow up is the fans. The fans made the Let's Plays, the trailers, and that's what I got to do. I got to make the game so good that people can make good Let's Plays. Because right now, honestly, the Let's Plays in VOIMA, they're kind of mid. The gameplay isn't that deep. I'm just getting started, you know. And so I got like big ideas for the survival changes. Like okay, I've had this idea. What if you could hold 2 items in your hand, dual wielding, okay? Your left hand would be like a weapon, a pickaxe, and your right hand would be blocks, okay? Because think about it, with blocks, you only need the right click to build. And with the left click, you just use a pickaxe or shotgun to mine it. Like, it could be really simple and just like always have that. Right hand is just for blocks, left hand is for weapons. So I'm like thinking of all these new ideas while I was on break. And I also got new plans for simple menus for the world editor because like a week ago I was at a game convention actually here in Kuopio in Finland, and I brought my computer so people could play VOIMA, and I could like see firsthand how people played. And the thing is, with the world editor, a lot of people would like adjust all the settings before they actually tried building anything. So they were getting like overwhelmed by how many settings were on screen. So I'm just gonna simplify as few buttons as possible, you know, very Steve Jobs, simplify, make it easy for even a kid to play. So that's going to be the next change in VOIMA. Also, we got a new mob, new character in the game, Goober. Goober is awesome. I'll be adding it to VOIMA on this live stream because I accidentally deleted it, which is unfortunate, but I can get it back. This is Goober. If it loads. Yeah, my internet is cooked. So, you know, I got enough money. Okay, here's Goober. Awesome Goober. Yeah, and I also made sounds for it, so we're going to add that on this live stream. And it'll be kind of like a modding tutorial. You'll see how I add characters to VOIMA. But, yeah, so right now, we got like 80 pre-orders or something, and that's enough to pay all my bills, all my rent, all my food for the rest of the year. But, you know, my internet sucks, my computer sucks, so if we could get more money, I would definitely invest on that. Because as you see, this image took forever to load, but, you know, we're moving forward. And, you know, like, the original plan with VOIMA was to do the Indiegogo, the crowdfunding, you know, make like a big launch, hype it up, like try and get a lot of money, sell some expensive tiers. But then, as you know, last minute, the website had like a thing where you couldn't make new launches. So it kind of ruined the whole plan. And then I was like, you know what, let's not go that route. Like all this hype marketing, that's not the way. We should like do it like authentically, genuinely at God's pace. Because personally, yeah, I would have loved if we would have made like 40,000 euros in a week. And with that, I could move to Helsinki, make a team, have an office. But that's just what I want. We got to move at God's pace, God's plan. And so I feel like right now I have everything I need to make VOIMA what it needs to be. I just need this humble home and just time to code. Because after all, this is like a Notch game, solo dev game. It's just all up to me coding and making it. And so I'm just going to move at God's pace. And whenever God feels like it's ready for me to get more funding and expand the team, get office, move to Helsinki, then it'll be time. But I'm just going to go real smooth with it, you know? Yeah. And this is Goober. I don't know what... Goober needs some lore. Like, I don't know where Goober would spawn from, what it drops, and that kind of stuff. It's... Ashadi actually made it as it's a real-life plushie that Ashadi made. And then sent photographs and I just added to the game. So it would make sense if it dropped like, you know, cotton, like the stuff that's inside plushies. Maybe that could be like the wool in VOIMA. Yeah. Yeah. Man. And also we got a multiplayer in VOIMA now. It reminds me a lot of like Minecraft Classic. Minecraft Classic. It's and people are really hyped for it. Like there's a password you need to play it. You can find that on the Discord, but man, it's buggy. It's buggy. Like we are in the early stages of VOIMA, but it's only gonna get better. And, you know, I thought of this. So with the pre-orders, if you pay, you can pay 15 euros, just 15 euros, half of what Minecraft costs. With that, you can pre-order the game, help build VOIMA, and you can name a bear. And think about it, it's pretty perfect. It's like the VOIMA world is full of bears, and you guys get to be like the names. Like you guys are the first inhabitants of the VOIMA world. Like imagine Minecraft when only like 2,000 people knew about it. That's you guys. You guys are on the ground floor, the early stages. You are the first inhabitants of VOIMA, and so you can add your name to the game forever as like a testament. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. And also other things we got planned for VOIMA is hats. We're gonna add hats. We can find let me see. I got some pictures about that too. But we figured out how to make hats for the bears. And so we can do a lot with that. And it'll be very easy to mod in your own hats and stuff. Yorma has been working good on that. Let me see. Yeah, for example, this guy. So this is like a concept, proof of concept. I don't think we'll be adding shoes. The shoes they're kind of trippy because there's no like... they're like always on top. Like if you look close, it's kind of trippy. But hats and stuff, definitely. Gonna add a notch hat for sure. But all the hats, they'll be free. We're not gonna do no microtransactions for hats and skin like Minecraft. It's all going to be free. And there's not even gonna be like exclusive hats. Like, for example, if you played the game on Halloween, you get a pumpkin hat. And if you miss it, then you miss it. Like, I'm not gonna even do that because that's like classism. It's like making players that are like better than you, and it's making people materialistic. No, that is not empowering. What we need is to have like everyone be equal. Everyone be equal. Everyone have the same hats, all for free. Just pay the game once and you own it. You make it yours. That's the vision. There should be a lot more games that do that, man. You know, Counter-Strike could take some notes, man. But yeah, camel mask. Oh yeah, or maybe not even a camel mask, but like a camel that's sitting on your head. I think that could be cute. But yeah, definitely gonna add a notch hat, Kalevala hat. Bro, there's so much potential with the hats. And once we add hats, VOIMA is that's like the real next step of VOIMA. Because then it starts feeling like Club Penguin vibes in VOIMA. I love that. One of my favorite games. And the hats in multiplayer, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. But unlockable hats, I don't know. I mean, you could do some like craftable hats in survival, maybe. But then again, I kind of would want it that the player would always look the same in every world, you know? So you can actually like have an identity. Because imagine if you have to, each time you make a world, you have to, you know, gather resources, craft the hats. I don't know. But we'll at least start it off with you having unlocked all the hats. I mean, another thing we could do is have hats be unlocked with achievements, you know? We should add achievements. For example, one achievement we're going to add is be on the same server as Valtsu. That's going to be a good one. And it's actually pretty easy to code. Yeah. Panda bear hat, yeah. I mean, we should add like panda bears in general. There's like... yeah, so I was on break for like a week or 2 weeks. And anytime I take even a small break, I kind of regret it. Because I just have like a huge list of things to do. And now I'm just kind of overwhelmed. But one day at a time, you know, one feature at a time. Pants, yeah. Man, there's just so much potential in VOIMA. It's like, we should, like, since spring, when it blew up, everyone kept asking for panda bears, polar bears. We really got to add that. One way we can do that is just add custom skins for bears. Like, I know a way to code custom skins. And that could unlock a lot of stuff. But then again, maybe hats are enough. Like Club Penguin didn't have custom skins, so we'll see. We'll see. Could I add a like a water spatula so you could throw water on the bears? That could be a fun weapon. I've actually thought about that many times for games. Like, you know, in the sauna, you got this like spoon for throwing water on the rocks. If that was like a weapon, you just throw like boiling hot water on creatures. That'd be kind of funny. VOIMA needs pets. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely need to add Milo to VOIMA. But honestly, that made me think Goober. Goober would make a great pet. Like, it shouldn't just be it could be a pet, bro. But what is like the purpose of pets? Like in Minecraft, pets do nothing. They're completely useless. They get stuck. They die easily. But what should pets do? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of enough to just have pets that you build houses for. That's how Minecraft does it. Will you make a way to have only some parts of the character be colored for modding? Oh, that's kind of complicated. I mean, technically I could, but I don't have any plans for that. Yeah. Pets give you skills? Nah, I'm not going to do skill trees, nothing like that. Will there be more world types than the current floating islands? Yes, great question. So I got a big plan for the world generation. Let's see. I made a drawing of it too. Here's like one sketch I got. So as you can see, there's like a normal island, like normal terrain, islands, hills, lakes, all that. And then there's some islands with towers that would help you reach to the floating islands. So imagine there's like this first inner circle of normal land. Then outside of it would be a lot of floating islands just around it. And then also, instead of having like a portal to the nether, another dimension, the nether, so to say, would just be at the bottom of the world. Okay, so you could just travel by mining down and going down. There's lava and all that stuff. And maybe gold and stuff like that. But yeah, the current world generation is very temporary. Like, I do not want it all to be floating islands. Instead, it should be like normal land. And then outside of that, floating islands that you have to go to explore. And these islands would have some resources. And I also have ideas for caves. Let me show you. I found this Instagram post that had like perfect concept art for what caves should look like in my VOIMA. Like this is what we're gonna do for VOIMA with the caves. This would be very simple to code. It's kind of like flat, but it's got curves. Like I can do that easily, and then just add a lot of fog. Man, there's just like so many ideas. Like also, I've been thinking of adding coins to VOIMA, and with these coins, you could pay bears to build, chop down trees, defend your base. So like kind of like capitalisms and jobs added to VOIMA with these golden coins. But I don't know how you'd get the golden coins yet. But also another idea is with the coins, you could craft a golden coin pickaxe. And with this pickaxe, if you mine a block, it like duplicates it. Kind of like a fortune pickaxe, but on anything. So you could legitimately duplicate blocks, which I think is nice. I think it's nice. So that's the idea. VOIMA wiki is very outdated. What happened? Yeah, I mean, we made that in like 6 months ago, and we haven't touched this since. I guess we should start doing that again. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. VOIMA is a very confusing game. There's not a lot of information out there. No tutorials and stuff. Yeah. Maybe Goober has a chance to give you random loot when it touches bushes, like it's finding stuff for you. Yeah, like looking for stuff, that could be like a helper. A helper could be nice. Yeah. 1 hour before electricity cuts off. Is that true? What? How would you know that? Do you know where I live? I mean, I did hear some news about electricity being cut off this month. Okay. Don't make Goober Sniffer 2.0. I thought about that. The Goober is kind of like the Sniffer. And I hate the Sniffer in Minecraft, but Goober is better. Goober is what Sniffer should have been. What it could never be. How about ruins? Yeah, so another thing is once I add the blueprint system, like, bro, there's so many of these big ideas that I just gotta lock in and code, but the blueprint idea is you can build something, select it, and then you can save it as a file. So you can like place it in another world and have it built. And so if we have the blueprint system, I could easily add that to the world generation. So you could select different structures that you want generated in the world, such as like church ruins, mine shafts, like anything really. That's going to open up world generation a lot too. And a cool thing with the blueprints is we can make it generate at different angles. So right now the VOIMA world is like on a grid like Minecraft, but as we know, VOIMA can be off grid. So it'll be cool to have like mountains and then towers and buildings all in different rotations. That's going to be something we haven't really seen before. That's going to feel cool. Yeah. Yeah. Will you ever add a Barrow mob? Yeah. Yeah. We definitely gotta add Herobrine. Bro, Minecraft 2 has to have Herobrine. It's crazy that Minecraft never added Herobrine. That's such like missed potential. And the fact that Herobrine rhymes with Barrowbrine so well, that's nice. So yeah, I have like few concepts for what it should look like, but I'm not too certain yet. And I have another Herobrine-like creature planned for the game, and that's gonna be a surprise. Very like, I won't reveal anything about that. That's some lore. That's a lot of lore. Also gotta add paintings, then I gotta add signs so you can write text onto surfaces. Once we add the ability to write text onto surfaces, then we can make the tutorial world. And also with every pre-order, your name will be added to the tutorial world. So it's a tutorial, very simple, it has signs like, you know, press this, you can do this. And then at the end of it, there's like a room, like a garden, whereas everyone's names, kind of like a trophy room. That's what's planned. Yeah. Will VOIMA have bosses? Yes. VOIMA will have like mini bosses, kind of. I don't have... Oh, I have one boss designed already, actually. Wait. It's kind of like... Yeah, this boss will kind of be like John, like a John boss. We'll literally use this as the texture. So imagine a huge mob like this, kind of like Monster from Binding of Isaac. So that would just be like jumping and eating. So that'll be a boss, and we can literally use all of this as the textures for the model. That's the first boss we'll do, I think. John Father. Yeah, actually, what would be a good name for this? John. I don't know. But yeah, that's a planned boss we have for VOIMA. And of course, Milo is getting added. Skeleton bears are being added. I mean, we're supposed to add skeleton bears for Halloween, but again, I just kind of missed it. It's like, I don't know. All these like Halloween updates, it's kind of like all the hype marketing, you know? It's not my style, you know? Just gotta be chill with it. John Cena, bro. Yeah. Bro loves thieves. Nah, it's just coincidence, bro. I love eyes. That's what I love, eyes. Teeth, it's kind of mid. But yeah. And, yeah. I've also been working on a VOIM rap album. You guys might have heard. I used to rap a lot on the Discord streams, and whenever I rapped, like half of the audience would leave. But I'm staying committed, bro. Yeah, y'all are gonna see. I got potential with the rap and the music and the singing. So I've been working on a few songs with VOIMA. The album's literally gonna be called VOIM. That's gonna be cool, bro. Have you ever heard of a game designer that made an album, especially a rap album, and a rap album where it's full of diss tracks on Microsoft, kind of on Notch, like some shade on Notch, diss tracks on Valve and their gambling situation? Yeah. What if worlds had a chance to have stuff written on the walls of caves for lore? Dude, bro, I gotta screenshot that. That is a great idea. Like, oh yeah. Dude, that is... I saved that. That is good, bro. That is good. Yeah. Make more videos about VOIMA on YouTube. Like, what kind of video should I make? I mean, I could do some like basic trailers like the first video. Or I could, honestly, what I want to do is like film content in real life, like on camera, outside and stuff. I just gotta find like a good cameraman for that. That's the kind of stuff, that's the kind of content I would love to make. But it's kind of difficult right now. Yeah. Yeah. Devlogs, yeah, it's exactly that. Yeah. And also like I could do like story times. There's a lot of stories behind VOIMA that I could do. But it's just like I don't know, like recording and editing is just not my style because all that time could be spent on making VOIMA, whereas live streams are easy because it's just like set up and play, like just this is it. But yeah. How about portals? I mean, we already have portals in the game. We already have the real life. We already have the portals, and they'll be able to generate new stuff. Do you want the in real life goober for that? For what? I mean, I do need to take more pictures of it from more angles and add like a walking animation, death animation. We gotta add more because right now it's just like 3 textures. Make trees that move when you're not looking. Yes, yes, we definitely gotta add that. I remember like Mario Kart had those. They're always awesome. That would be some like Barrow Brine spooky activity. Yeah. There's just like so much we can do with VOIMA. I feel like VOIMA has more potential than Minecraft. Like all these ideas we're having, it would be kind of hard to like think of ideas for Minecraft because Minecraft is already so established, so old. Like you can't go like too far from where it's already been, you know? But VOIMA, since it's already like it's just beginning, like we don't have any set direction really. We can like try everything. Yeah. Where did you get the goober pics from? From a shoddy. A very beautiful shoddy. She made it herself actually. It's a real life plushie, very awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I was talking about the game convention. Yeah, this was another thing. So I was at a game convention in Kuopio, in my city in Finland. And you know, people could play VOIMA on my computer. And I was surprised, bro. Like almost everybody already knew VOIMA. It's like so weird, bro. Everybody knew VOIMA. It feels like early stages of Notch, bro. It was kind of surreal. And then later I had a hour-long talk where I just talked about like the story, like the lore behind VOIMA, like making it, the vision and all that. And in the beginning, there was like 18 people or something in the audience, and I asked like, how many people here already know VOIMA? And everybody raised their hand. It's weird. And I recorded that talk. I think I'll upload to Valto channel. The ending is lost media. It didn't get recorded, but bro, this is wild. It's wild, bro. People just know VOIMA, and there's like so many instances where like my friends like mention VOIMA, or they mention me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know that game." It's like friends of friends. It's weird, bro. And like the story that I've told about before, my sister used to live in the Netherlands like a year ago, and I was just visiting there actually because she had a graduation. And then once I left, one of her roommates in her dorm asked, "Hey, do you know this bear game? It's made by a Finnish person. I know you're Finnish, so you might know it." And she was like, "Yeah, that's my brother's game." Like, what are the chances, bro? It's so wild. And just today, actually, breaking news, guys. The creator of Cruelty Squad has officially seen VOIMA and is following VOIMA on Instagram. I sent him a message and, bro, we got that VOIMA motion, bro. It's crazy. So that's another one to our list. John Romero has also seen VOIMA many years ago. Cry of Fear has seen VOIMA. It's wild, bro. It's really growing. And it's really weird because like VOIMA is like so early. There's no real gameplay in it, but people still really connect with it. It's interesting. What was Cruelty Squad? I can show you. It's a Finnish game, actually. I played it a few times, but like I've seen a lot of comments compare VOIMA to Cruelty Squad just because of the fent craftiness, you know. Yeah, let me. This is Cruelty Squad. Yeah, it's pretty intense. It's very fent crafty, you know. But it's a pretty big game. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. There's like 10 people in Finland. Yeah, there's 6 million. 6 million in Finland, but it is pretty small. But like I really didn't realize that VOIMA was this big in Finland. Cause like looking at the analytics, it seems pretty small, but I'm shocked, bro. I'm shocked. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like when I sleep sick, yeah, pretty much. Is the way circuit blocks spawn temporary or permanent? Probably temporary. Like right now, the circuit blocks, they just spawn in chunks randomly in the world, kind of like ore. It's kind of lazy. I feel like I could think of something better than that. Yeah. What do you think about adding things like redstone and machines? Yes, I have a lot planned for the redstone in VOIMA, and that's going to open up so much gameplay, especially in survival. But as I promised on a previous live stream, I'll add redstone to VOIMA once Notch sees my... Bro, I keep messing up the Minecraft VOIMA, but once Notch finds VOIMA, I'll add redstone. That's my promise. And I feel like that's coming really close. I feel like that's really close. Honestly, I should probably just send him a message. Like, who knows? He might just see that. Because he's pretty active on Twitter. But that's the plan. And like with the redstone, it's going to be easy to use. And you can connect it to like tools. So you could have like a statue. Give the statue a weapon like a shotgun. And you can attach redstone to the statue. So whenever you activate the redstone, it would shoot the shotgun. So you could make a lot of automatic farms with that. And you can also give the statue a block. Okay, so with redstone you could build. Why hasn't Minecraft still done that? That is insane. But yeah, redstone to build stuff. That's gonna open up a lot, bro. Yeah. Yeah. But they say never meet your heroes. Yeah, I don't know. Notch definitely is my childhood hero. I would not be here in this situation if it was not for Minecraft, that's for sure. Ever since I was 11 and found Minecraft, it has like set my trajectory in life. Became a game developer and all that. But bro, this is like, I'm living the life. I'm literally living my childhood dream right now. I'm fully like employed. Like I pay all my bills and rent through my game with a community. That's the dream. That's the indie game dev dream. Living off your own game. Like, bro, we made it, bro. We really made it. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah. In before Notch ignores VOIMA. Nah, Notch will love VOIMA. Think about it. Notch, he loves old Doom. It's very obvious. He loves old Doom. He obviously loves Minecraft since he made it. And he's Swedish. Now, think about it. VOIMA is literally a baby between old Minecraft, like Notch Minecraft, and old Doom. And the Finnish forest look identical to Swedish forests. So, like, bro, he's gonna love VOIMA. For sure. Especially once I add redstone and stuff. So that's what's coming up. By the way, Balto, have you heard how Notch played Quake 3 with the people who made MinecraftForFree.com? Yes. That is iconic. So, yeah. There was this pirating website where you could play Minecraft for free. And then Notch and Mojang, they like contacted them saying like, yo, you gotta stop this. And then they agreed to have a Quake deathmatch game to settle, like, will they close it and will they get capes and stuff. And actually, when Mojang was making their second game after Minecraft called Scrolls, they got sued by Bethesda because of Elder Scrolls. Like, the name was too similar. And Notch literally suggested to them, like, let's not do this lawyer stuff. Let's just play a game of Quake and the winner gets to keep the name. Like that, bro, the gaming industry needs that kind of people again, you know? There's nobody else doing that. It's all so corporate nowadays. We gotta bring back the soul like that. Yeah. Jeb was there too. Yeah. But Jeb is always in the shadows, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Skateboards win. I don't know, but yeah, another thing is vehicles. We're gonna add vehicles to VOIMA. So the way I imagine that is you can build a structure and then glue it together so it's like one piece. And then you add like balloons so it floats. So you can have airships made out of blocks. And with this airship, you go and explore the floating islands. That's planned. That's planned. And that's pretty cool. Like, you can make your entire base and just transport it. That's pretty cool. That's another thing we got planned. So there's like big updates coming to VOIMA. Yeah. Yeah. Man. But life is like perfect right now. Life is really perfect. And I started going to the gym again. Started eating well, because like 3 months I've been like really hardcore coding VOIMA. I was just eating pizzas, not moving much. Kind of gained a tiny bit of fat, like right here. So now I'm just back on that gym grind, eating healthy. Like, this is literally prime. Also, by the way, how about bomb jumping? Yeah, it's kind of difficult because like bombs, they deal so much damage. So how do you balance that? I mean, we already have the jumper item with which you can just launch, and you have the fan. So I feel like that's enough, honestly. Yeah. I once had a dream where I was watching a video about old VOIMA, and there were bears driving trucks. That's a weird dream. Yeah. Man, I dream about VOIMA quite often. In those dreams, it's not even like a deep dream. It's like me designing VOIMA in my dream. It's pretty trippy. But that's mostly because I'd be going to sleep late, and I wake up at like 3 p.m. So I'm sleeping when my brain is already active and stuff. Yeah. Wells' career is almost like the Book of Job. It honestly is. It honestly is. There's been so many weird roadblocks come into VOIMA. Like, the first demo launch was insanely catastrophic. Like, nothing worked. It was entirely corrupted. Then I updated it. And then there was all these like virus allegations because it was on our website. And like the whole, like, you cannot like distribute your own software on your own website anymore. Like, these like big companies have made it so difficult. You gotta pay all these expensive licenses to have it like verified, otherwise get like warned. So I should have just added to Steam early on. But then the Indiegogo block, like, there's just weird stuff happening. But I have never given up. I just go even harder and even stronger because I know this vision is worth it. This is just literally Book of Job. Like, God is testing me. Like, how serious am I? And I'm showing God, I'm serious. I put my whole life on this, bro. 5 years, bro. Man. I was just last night thinking about, like, VOIMA 2022. When I had been making VOIMA for 2 years straight. And the game looks so, like, experimental. Like, it was so incomplete. Nobody believed in it. My parents did not believe in it. My friends didn't see the vision. And didn't have any social media presence. I kept posting screenshots. I get like 5 likes. And I just kept going. Those were actually good times looking back, you know. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. And now we obviously gotten big. 50K Instagram followers, which is insane. And now, like, my parents believe in it. Like, all of a sudden, once you get like social media clout, now all my friends are like believing in it, which is kind of weird. But even now, people are like, you know, it's popular, but I hope this will become a big game someday. It's like, hope. I know it'll be a big game, bro. On God, VOIMA will surpass Minecraft one day. Because Minecraft, it keeps slowly getting worse, slowly declining, getting more corporate and stuff. And if VOIMA just continues slowly improving, like give it like 5 years, 10 years, eventually VOIMA will surpass Minecraft in all metrics. Just watch, bro. This is a clip for 2035, bro. I see the vision, bro. It's like, how could this fail? God on our side, bro. Man. But all these blessings that really come from where your heart is, honestly. Because like with VOIMA, it's clearly not about the money. Clearly not. And, you know, no microtransactions. I haven't done any like, you know, if I was like in a super business corporate mindset, instantly as the game blew up, I would have done like some sweatshop t-shirts, plushies, Patreon, made some like membership for multiplayer, something like that. But like, nah, this is just like, I'm just so not interested in all that. Like, personally, the reason why I never even made like a Patreon and stuff is because like the game feels so incomplete. I don't want people wasting their money, so to say. It's kind of weird. Like, I want to if people are giving me money, I really want to give something in return. You know, be fair about it. And so with the pre-orders, you can name a bear, and I feel like that's a good thing. And it's also a really reasonable price, because it's like a 25% discount from when it'll be released on Steam and stuff. But yeah, but I t-shirts aren't really possible. Like the t-shirt thing, I've looked into it many times. Like I would have to sell them at like 30 euros a t-shirt, and then it would be like sweatshop low quality. That's not the way. But plushies with like Makeship could work. So I gotta reach out to Makeship. That could be a big step for VOIMA, because they make quality plushies. And I don't know about the bear plushie. It's kind of hard to make, but we could definitely have John plushies. That would be an easy plushie to make. It's just a ball and with a texture on top. Like John plushies would be really nice. Really nice. So I think that would be the next step for VOIMA. And with that money, I could buy a PC, because my PC is 10 years old, bro. It's crazy that my computer is still working. Yeah. Yeah. It's time for Milo. Time for the Milo show. Yeah. No. Milo show. He does this every day, bro. Every day. The new Skate game is a great example of how companies have sold out. What's up with the Skate game? I know it's like has skins and microtransactions, of course, but it's pretty basic nowadays. Basic corporations. Milo gym arc, pretty much. Bro, Milo is 9 years old. It's crazy. Yeah. Now he gets 2 balls because balls got $1. Yeah, pretty much. How much is your rent right now? My rent is very cheap. I got a really good apartment here in Kuopio. It's my apartment is 430 euros a month, and it includes water. And in Finland, you get welfare if you have low income. So I get housing welfare. So what I actually pay per month is like it's like 200 euros or something a month to live, which is like, bro, Finland is very goated. Like Finland is such a socialist country. 200 euros a month for a great apartment. It's good out here. And also, if I make less than 15,000 euros a year, I don't have to pay any taxes. Well, that's another good thing. So VOIMA is good. Like I really don't need to like blow up or get rich. I do not need much to live good. And also I eat healthy, so I don't spend much money on food, and I don't buy any crazy stuff, any computers, clothing or stuff. I just keep it simple. When will you add that dog to VOIMA? Yeah, definitely some point. Probably this year. But we are definitely adding Milo to the game. Skate. The new Skate has lost the aesthetic of the previous games. Oh yeah. I mean, Skate 3 is goated. How can you get better than that? Yeah, we're definitely gonna add Milo. So yeah, I guess I gotta start working on some like pet mechanics. Milo and the Goober, that'd be great pets. Gotta think of some creative stuff for that. My husband is cheating on me with a bear. Womp womp. Womp womp. You know what? What other developer should I reach out to? I mean, like Notch. I could reach out to John Romero again. Oh yeah, I should send John Romero a picture of John, because it looks like the Cacodemon. Can you make it so we can pet the pets? Yeah, I wonder, how could you do that? That would be fun though. Yeah, we gotta make it really cute. Can the pets play with each other? They could like dance in a circle. Will some form of actual physics be added? I mean, it has physics. VOIMA has physics, but it's gonna stay simple like it is. But I think I want to do is have like roofs collapse if there's not enough supports, like enough pillars. I want to add that kind of stuff. Tell John Romero to start working on Sigil 3 while you're at it. You know, John Romero is making a new first-person shooter game. He's working on it for years. Still no screenshots. I don't know what he's doing. Valve. Yeah, I did send Gabe an email once. He did not reply it. Yeah. Ghost pet? I don't know. Sounds spooky. Birds in VOIMA? Yeah. We really need birds. Like, birds would add a lot of atmosphere if you could hear them singing and stuff. That would be great. Have pets not take damage from fists, instead do the love particles. What if pets were just immortal? I mean, do you really need pets that die? Because like in Minecraft, it's so, like the pets die so easily, they're dumb. But what if they're just immortal? I mean, I think Terraria does that. That might be better. I think animal pets for animals like bears is kind of weird. I think it'll be less weird once the bears have hats and stuff and feel more human. Woodpecker would also be nice. That's very Finnish forest vibes when you hear it pecking. Vertigo arrow bears. Make it so you can pick up pets as items. Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, they should be pick upable for sure. Milo. He just needs a hype, man. And he keeps going. Can we get paintings? Yes, that's another feature I'm adding to VOIMA. There's so many features, bro. And I should make the website show like the roadmap. That would be very useful. But yeah, we're getting paintings. And I'll add a lot of like my own paintings. Like, let me show you. Like, for example, this is something I made myself, and I'll be adding it to VOIMA as a painting. And there's also a character called Voidy that we will be adding to VOIMA. It's a long planned character for VOIMA. It's kind of like a bunny with a cross eye. It's kind of strange. I'll be in VOIMA. Don't know the lore for that guy yet, though. Add a missing texture hat? That's good. That's good. Yeah, I gotta actually screenshot that. Missing hat. That's good. Is he a god? No. No. There's no gods in VOIMA, really. There's just one god that is all of our gods. Heavenly Father in disguise. Could be a tutorial guy. Maybe. Pine monster, like walking pine tree. That's kind of like Don't Starve. Yeah. Where did the baby bear image go? What do you mean, where did it go? It's still on the Discord, right? Yeah, it's still there. Oh, yeah. Make it so that some regions on the map cannot be broken by other players. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm screenshotting that too. I always wish that Minecraft would have a way to protect your area or like claim land. So we should add that for multiplayer. Palm trees. I don't know. We're not going to be adding new biomes anytime soon. Still got stuff to do with the Finnish forest. Tutorial could have voiceover. Nah, we're not going to do voiceovers. Because then you'd have like these big audio files for just one world. It's kind of lame. And nah, it'll just be text. Text with signs. It'll be simple. Yeah. Yeah, so what did I miss? I mean, I've mostly been yapping the features we're going to add to VOIMA, the new marketing plan for VOIMA, and just how I've been. I've been good, bro. Life is really good right now. We are VOIMA. VOIMA language can be pretty good. Yeah, also gonna add translations to VOIMA, and anyone can make their own translations, like own languages, and share them. That'll be great. Yeah. But I'll start adding the Goober to VOIMA soon. I'll show it's gonna be a modding tutorial kind of. I'll show that in a bit. But I'll be right back. I'll be right back. No mitä milloin? Niin, vieläkö? Okei. Okay. What did I miss? Evil Snowman. Okay, so we didn't do a Halloween update, but I do want to add a Christmas update. So snowman, yeah. I think I actually have pictures of good snowmen to add already. That'll be something coming up. Okay, now let's start adding a goober. So let's see. So I accidentally deleted it twice, which is not good. But I have the basic texture still here. So here's a goober. As you can see, it's just taken from a photograph, and I just removed the background from it. So now I just gotta make them the right size and make them match. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. April 1st, April Fool's update? No. I'm not gonna add April Fool's because I hate lying. Like, I really cannot lie. I can't even play games where you're supposed to lie, like Mafia or Werewolf and stuff like that. I don't think it's very Christ-like to be lying. Even as a joke, it's kind of just breaks people's trust. Yeah, but that's just me. Tree lizards. Will we ever add a way to do projectile weapons? Yes. Actually, VOIMA already has code for that. It's just like incomplete. But yeah, we will have projectile weapons for sure. Why is it bugging out? What? Okay. Yeah, they're a bit off. No, it's fine actually. Well, Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But I do need to take better pictures because the issue with this is this piece, the nose mouth thing, whatever it is, it's it goes into the ground, you know, because it's like this is where its legs are, so this part is always inside the blocks. So I need better pictures of that. That'll be later. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. Scale image. Do 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 do. Is it an insect? See ya, bro. I do not know what goober really is. It's just a goober. It's just a goober. It's the new sniffler, bro. Do 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 do. Then and then to get another frame, we just flip it. Easy as that. Boom. And we also got sound effects for this. I'll add this later on. Also, what bands do I enjoy? I've been listening to a lot of Beatles recently. Can't go wrong with the Beatles, bro. Best band of all time. Let's add more color. Yeah, that's good. Boom. Wait. Oh yeah. Yep. Boom. And boom. Okay, there we got the textures. Now we just gotta add it to the game. So I go to the Garhula universe characters. Here where we have the bear, I just make a new folder, call it Goober, put in the pictures, and I copy the bear texture. Boom. And I put the textures inside a file called Goober Idle. And now we just edit this for the Goober. And then name the file Goober, and that should be it. Now we should have Goober in the game. What genres do I enjoy? I listen mostly to hip-hop, you know, rap, experimental rap, like a lot of Ye, that's what I like. Also gospel rap is good. Can you add the fire in VOIMA? Yeah, that's actually another thing. So I kind of forgot about that, but I want to add fire into VOIMA so any block can be lit on fire, and then it turns into another material. So if you burn a wooden block, it turns into charcoal. And with charcoal, you can make a charcoal shotgun, which is like a better version of the wooden shotgun. So that's actually a progression line that's been planned. Yeah. Do bear statues have any lore? Nah, not really. The bear statue, I just found it in front of a store and took a photo of it. Oh, that's pretty good. But yeah, you see the nose. It goes into the ground. Wait. Something weird is going on. Kind of looking away. But yeah, you see that? The nose is inside the ground. I mean, I guess it kind of fits because it's like sniffing the ground or something. But I don't know. It's kind of silly. I think I'll edit it a bit. Yeah, what about this? Oh yeah. Actually, what if the goober was craftable? That could work too. Kind of weird, but it could work. Could work. Okay. Nah, I want it to be even. Okay, that's good. That's not good. Okay. Silly guy. Wait, it's going even... Wait. It's going down. What? Oh. Whoops. Let me change that. There we go. Now it's good. Okay. So now we got goobers in the game. Now we just gotta add sounds for it. Dang, they attack you too. Dangerous creatures, bro. Damn. Is there a way to switch game mode? Just press tab. Pressing tab will let you do that. Okay, now let's do the sound effects. I got them ready already. Just gotta render them out. Goober. It was so good. Boom. Also, this is another sound we should use for some character. It sounds like R2-D2. Yeah, but now we're adding goober sounds. Goober sounds. And that's like a idle sound. Boom. Okay, let's check it out. Tornadoes into VOIMA? Yeah, honestly, that was an idea I had like 3-4 years ago in the early stages of having wind in VOIMA. And you know, the wind would move trees, but it also move blocks. Like imagine you build your own house and then the wind just shoots your roof off. That would be a crazy experience. So that'd be kind of cool. But you hear that, bro? That is good. Rip. That's pretty good. You're playing on Steam, but the clowns don't have any textures. Oh, that sounds cooked. I don't know. Maybe just wait for the next update. It's gonna change a lot of stuff. I mean, VOIMA's pretty buggy. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just my fault. Minecraft couldn't figure out how to make your dog always follow you, so it just teleports. Yeah, that's what most games do. Even Terraria does that. Yeah. I think the better solution is not have them teleport, but have them be immortal. Immortal. I mean, although, if you watch like PewDiePie's Let's Play, the fact that Sven almost died in that one caving thing was like one of the best Minecraft episodes ever made. That wouldn't really be the same if it's immortal, but yeah, it's fine. Nice. Yeah, so the new menus that I've been talking about is, you know how in old VOIMA we had like huge menus on the left here that had every button all at once, and it was just like too much. You get like paralyzed. So now you just have this one hotbar that has all the things. So you can change your mode, choose it right here, go populate, and then the settings are here. Like this simple, nothing more than this. And right now it's pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly. This is pretty ugly. I gotta fix this, but the concept is there. So we're just gonna simplify and simplify, make so that even kids can like fully be empowered by the tools. But I think this is looking really good, a really good update for VOIMA. Yeah. But I gotta work on this. The more I look at the bear, the more I feel like it's alive, like in that Black Mirror episode. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I posted that one short on TikTok, everyone was calling it like the Black Mirror episode, where these little guys become sentient. It does remind you of that. They do have kind of like a... They remind me of ants. How they like move and just like think. Yeah. What if goobers were actually made out of fabric? Like a real prop? And that's why you can craft it. I like that. Yes, I like that. Making them craftable because they're a real life. They're a plushie that became alive. Okay. Okay. It would be good if it's like crafted with like fabric or cotton, and then some like heart, like some life force, and that would be the crafting recipe. Also, another thing that I've been like brainstorming a lot on Discord is the health bar. My goodness, they're loud. My goodness. Yappers. Real yappers, bro. But the hearts. I feel like this is really holding back VOIMA. Because whenever you see this, you immediately think about Minecraft. So even at the game convention, there were some people that were like, oh, look at this Temu Minecraft. And like, if you just look at this, it does look like that. Temu Minecraft, you know, it's immediately Minecraft vibes. But when they said Temu Minecraft, I was like, yeah, can you do this? Can you do this in Minecraft? I don't think so, bro. Can you do this? Can you do this? No, I don't think so. So yeah. But a few ideas that we've had for the health bar is like a honey meter. So just like you know, like if you play like Pokemon, you know how you have the classic health bar, something like this, you know. I mean, that could be better. And if it's like yellow, oranges like honey, that could be cool. But then it's kind of confusing if it's yellow. So another simple idea is just have it like be like this, like green. And then if you're, you know, low health, it'll be red. It'll be yellow, that stuff. That would be like good information, quick information while you're in the middle of a battle. But it's not very imaginative. So, I don't know. It would be like fast information though. And then I could do it with the aqua button style, the meter. How do I get permissions to write ideas on Discord? I have lots of ideas. You shouldn't need any permissions, I don't think. Yeah, you can just write. You can just write. Post them wherever. But yeah, another idea for the health is to have it be like a bear face, like old Doom. So something like this. Have that always there. And then, you know, the more damage you take, the more it looks like beaten up. Like, I don't know. Like that. And that's another idea, but it would be cute, might be distracting, and it might be hard to read. Like, how do you know if, like, how much health you have exactly? Like, if you're in the middle of battle, you don't, it's kind of vague. It's kind of vague. So, what I currently like is this idea. Have the hotbar, have the bear face on the side, and then also have the green health bar. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Only issue with this is it's asymmetric. Like there's a thing here, but nothing here. So I guess we could add something here. I don't know what I would really add. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. And when will VOIMA cost? Like when will it be priced? So right now you can play VOIMA fully free. The full game is just free on Steam. And that'll change somewhere like late next year. Might take longer than that, but once I feel like the game is really ready. Right now it has a lot of features missing, has a lot of bugs. So once I fix that, polish it, make it worth the money, then it'll cost. But even once the game is released with a price, there will always be a free demo available as an option. The demo will just have a few limitations, like you can't save your worlds or you can't host a multiplayer world. But you can still play the game for free, like try it out. So that's the plan. And you can pre-order right now at a discount price with some exclusive limited edition rewards, such as naming a bear. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I love how they can sit nowadays. This was a great addition. But yeah, another thing is this menu. The inventory, the crafting. We gotta completely change this also. Because, you know, this crafting, this was always a temporary solution. It's really ugly. It's not fun. Yada, yada. So what I'm thinking now is combine crafting with your inventory. So imagine you just saw like a menu with all the things, such as this. So imagine this was your inventory. It showed all the items in the game, all the blocks, but the items you don't have, they're like black, like you know, blurred out. But you know, you can also just like so it'll show your inventory, but it's also the crafting, so you can click it to craft another one right there. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like crafting and inventory in the same place. And then you have a hotbar where you just click and select what item you want in there. I feel like that would be good, because I really just want like simplicity. Simplicity. Yeah. Bare face seems good. You get animated to react to stuff too. Like when you find new objects, yes. That's fun. Yeah, see, the face has a lot of potential, and it's like people love the game for the bears. Like the game lacks a lot of gameplay, but people still love it just because of the bears. And so in that aspect, it would make a lot of sense to like add some like fanfare with the bears. But then I just wonder, like, what would this side have? Like, 'cause I do think we should still have a traditional health bar to make it easy to read. But then what would be on the right side? Like, what other information do we need exactly? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe like it could show how many bears are following you, like friendly bears, like how many team members you have with NPC bears and how many you have like charge of. That could be what we could do. Something like that, maybe. Can you add an animation when you open inventory? I think I would do like make it open like this, like kind of like that, just like a simple motion, like it scrolls open and then it just bounces a bit, something like that. Add the flag you're a clan of. That could work too. Yeah, that's also good. I mean, right now I've just disabled all the flags because they were getting pretty annoying seeing them all the time. So now the clans are hidden information. So I don't know. I gotta think about all that. Please check the songs for VOIMA. I made a cool death theme. Okay. Oh yeah, we could look at a lot of songs. The stream, yeah. Maybe honey is more precise HB bar. I mean, someone also suggests like a honey jar instead of the bear face, but I feel like the bear face is best. Mana for magic. I don't know. I mean, mana is really well done in Terraria, but I don't feel like we need mana in VOIMA. It's kind of like unnecessary complexion. Like, it's adding a whole new other element. I want to just keep it as simple as possible. Like, instead of mana, it'll just be like items in your inventory. Like if you have a gun and you use bullets, then the bullets will just be an item in your inventory that you have to craft. Stuff like that. Refresh the water. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of how the water looks at all. You know, what I would like to do is make it see-through and also have like 3D waves on it. Just a little bit. Just a bit of 3D waves. I think that would be great. Yeah. What is that gun over there? Oh, I have a mod installed. This is not official VOIMA stuff. You can find it on the Discord. It's someone made a GOOBER made a honey mod for VOIMA. It's got bees. Bee gun. But yeah, we do need to add honey and bees. And the way I'm gonna make bees, it won't be. It definitely won't look like this. This is too like realistic, because it's literally just a bee photo. Instead, I would have it be like a group of bees, like a group of bees that are just constantly flying in a circle, kind of, you know. And then it'll just be like a normal character behind the scenes. Like, it'll have a hitbox, it'll have gravity. So look at this. This would be its hitbox. And so if you have the ground here, and then if you have a drop here, the bees, they would move forward and then they would just fall. So it's like they don't really fly, but it kind of looks like it. That's what I want to make the bees be like in VOIMA. And then I guess I could do it just like if you kill the bees, they drop honey. And with the honey you can craft the honey potions. That's kind of what I got planned. Yeah. Health bar can be split on 2 parts, below and upper the hotbar. Yeah, that's... But why would you need it twice? I mean, you could do something like that. Yeah, you could do stuff under the hotbar too, for sure. Try my mod, maybe. Yeah. Lucid blocks gun. You know, the Goober does feel like lucid blocks, especially with the sound it makes. I wonder what Eric will think about it. This is kind of lucid blocks. Yeah. Okay, I'ma listen to some VOIMA songs now that you have guys made. So I haven't added a song to VOIMA in a long time. Death theme. An idiot admires complexity. A genius admires simplicity. Absolutely, bro. And like Einstein also said, make it as simple as possible, but no simpler. Bro, this would be a spooky sound if like some boss just spawned at nighttime in a forest, and you just hear this and you're like, oh shit. That would be cool. That's very interesting. Very interesting. You could also place the bear face in the middle of the 2-bar, split it in 2. Yes, that's what I kind of originally thought about. Like, you know, like early in the stream, I was talking about dual wielding. So imagine we did this. We had 2 hotbars, and we had a bear face in the middle. So the bear, that's your health, right? And then this right side, this would just be for blocks. And left side, just for items. So, you know, imagine you have a pickaxe, and then you imagine you have a block, and then your right hand is always carrying the block from that hotbar, and then this hand is always using the tool. So dual wielding. And so, you know, easily you can just right click to build, left click to break it. Like it feels like it's made for this. It's so simple. And this would mean that every item would only have one action. So you'd only use the left click button for tools, which is possible. Like there's only like one item that uses 2 clicks and it's not necessary. But I feel like this could be really good. And since it's 2 separate hotbars, this is how I would think about how would you select what block you want? How would you select what item? I would think that the tool bar would use number keys. 1, 2, 3. So you press the numbers on your keyboard. And then for the blocks, you just use your scroll wheel. What do you guys think about that? I feel like this has real potential. And then, you know, there's not that many tools you need. Like you could add as many tools. Like you can make your hotbar as big as you want. You can like add more slots and stuff. But honestly, I don't think you'd ever need more than like 4 items. You know, you need like a pickaxe, weapon, another weapon, and that's it. So using numbers next to WASD, like 1, 2, 3, 4, that's very good. And then scroll wheel for blocks. Because the thing is, if you're in the middle of a battle, you don't really want to use the scroll wheel to choose a weapon, because that's valuable time that you're wasting going through unnecessary weapons. So in battle, you're going to use number keys anyways. But for building, it's not critical. All the blocks kind of function the same, so you can just use a scroll wheel. I feel like it's very, very good. Hotbar color can maybe change depending on health. That's a good idea. It can definitely at least flash red when you take damage. I think that would be really good. I gotta save that. But yeah, honestly, what do you guys think about this? Also, let me change the chat a bit. It just works. Are you a genius? I'm a genius in training. Oh yeah. I just feel like this would be so natural. So I think I just gotta test it out, make a prototype. Will there ever be a hunger bar? No, never. No hunger bars, bro. Hunger bars suck in Minecraft. Like every minute you gotta stop and eat food. It's so annoying, bro. Nah, instead we'll just have items that heal you instantly. That's what we'll do. But yeah, with this 2 hotbar system, adding like a health bar on top would kind of suck. It wouldn't really fit. I guess you could do it at the bottom also, just like this. I guess that's fine. It's kind of cluttered though. I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. You could do something like that. But yeah, this is an idea I got. Yeah, we definitely won't have hunger. Time for Milo show again. Honey, lots of olives. Oh my neck. Oh my neck. I personally don't like it that much because it makes it harder to make custom controls for the numpad. Left-handed? Are you sure? Okay, so you're left-handed. What do you use to walk? Like, do you use something instead of WASD? Do you use arrow keys or what? Maybe you'd create both options for the bottom panel and make them interchangeable. What do you mean interchangeable? Food can give buffs. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Instead of buffs and potions, I think I'd rather do like accessories, like Terraria, like items that give you the ability to walk faster and stuff like that. But yeah, if you're left-handed, how do you move in a game? Like what keybinds do you usually use? Numpad 852 and jumping is 5. What? 852. Okay, wait. Let's visualize this. Bruh. Okay, 8, 5, 2, and 4. Well, like sideways. What? And jumping is 8. Okay. Okay. I mean, couldn't you just use these buttons for items though? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 7 and the 9. That doesn't seem that bad. Use enter and plus also. Seems possible. I prefer using number keys always. I don't like scrolling while building. Yeah. Yeah. I think scrolling is good for like scrolling makes it easy if you like just start playing, like it's very accessible. But I think if it's like simple, like if it's just a few number keys you need and the scroll wheel for blocks, I think it's like easy enough that a kid would understand, especially if these like have numbers written into them, these slots. I think this is very understandable. Like I'm personally really liking this idea. It feels very innovative. It seems like it works. And you'll be able to build and attack at the same time. So that's literally like Fortnite stuff, bro. Imagine you're bridging and shooting at the same time. Like, that's some peak gameplay. You gotta consider that. OKL. Oh yeah, I've heard of OKL. ... When it says 6 instead of 5, yeah, I figured. There's a lot of stream delay. Oh man. Yeah, my internet is bad. Like right now, it's struggling. I can see it's on the red bar. But yeah. I mean, I can select this panel in settings, for example. Variance for the bottom panel. Is that clear? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, also another thing I'll like first do, just in terms of prototyping, is have the current hotbar. And you know, you have the slots. And like this. And it'll have two, like, you know, right now you just have like one selected inventory slot, but instead I'll have two. And the left one will be the left click, right will be the right click. And then if you scroll, it just is like this. And stuff like that. I feel like that's a good start, at least for testing. And maybe that's a good setting to also have. Like maybe people would prefer playing like this. So you can make like custom combos, easy combos. And also, with this, you could dual wield weapons. That might be OP though. I mean, you could technically have 2 shotguns at that point. Yeah, that's probably way too overpowered. Yeah, 2 shotguns. But that would be cool. Like the fan and a shotgun at the same time. Yeah. Keeps lagging. Yeah, my internet is cooked. Yeah. Some food for thought. Oh yeah, let's listen to some songs. Whoa, Minecraft vibes. Interesting song. I feel like it's way too close to Minecraft though. I think some Minecraft song literally has the same melody. Kinda. Yeah. It's cool song though. But VOIMA, not sure. Well, so will we add shields to the game? I definitely won't add Minecraft shields, bro. Minecraft should have never added those shields. It made PvP so boring and bad. And it's just way too OP. But an idea I had for VOIMA is we could have like these bubbles that protect you. Like if you're inside of a bubble, you get like more health or something like that. or just a bubble that regenerates your health. I think that's something I'd rather do. Can you hear it now? Yeah, the delay is bad. Like, look at... There's you see this? It's red, bro. That is not good. That means my internet is cooked. Yeah. Might have to end the stream soon, honestly. Yeah. Add Minecraft to VOIMA? Kinda already did once I added blocks. How would complex items like the fan work with the dual wielding? Very easily. So the left hand would be the fan, and so left click. So every item would only have a left click. So the fan, you could only push yourself with it. So left click, it would push yourself. Right click is to build blocks. But if you have the fan on the ground or on a statue, then it would normally use the fan to like move stuff. But as a player, you only need it to like fly. So that's how that would work. This is a beautiful song too, but it's just like, it's not VOIMA. I kind of feel like I gotta start making songs for VOIMA myself, like Ice Cream and stuff. Make it more personal. But I mean, a lot of these would work for like a music box. Yeah, this one's a great one. I really like this one. A bubble that absorbs damage and then pops. I like that. I'm saving that. I like that idea a lot. 2-minute delay. Oh, that is bad, bro. That is bad. You should use these songs for stream background music. Good idea. Good idea. Add Doom to VOIMA? We should. Add Bread Sword. I think we gotta add the Bread Sword at some point. This is a good song. Yeah, that's a good song. Add forest sounds? Yeah, that's another thing. So there's like a lot of sounds that VOIMA still needs. Especially like forest, like wind. Hearing the wind hit the leaves and stuff like that. We definitely need to add to that. But the thing is, so I have a Finnish guy who makes the sounds. He reached out. He made the current footsteps and all that, and they sound really great. He's a really talented guy. So I definitely want him to make that, but we gotta pay him. We need money to pay him. Right now I don't have enough money to pay him, but I think with more pre-orders this year we'll be able to do that. So he'll make fantastic new sounds, so like wind, breezes, birds chirping and singing, probably a better explosion sound too. And then someone's gonna start making, the bears need more sounds. Like right now they just have that one bear sound, the her, but they need some like, I'd want them to have some like language, like make them talk some like bear words, and just be more expressive and cute, kind of like a Sims language but for bears. I feel like something like that would be good, but I don't know really how to do that. Solar fields, never heard of it. No. Did you take any ideas from Lucid Blocks? No. Bro, I've been working on this game for 5 years. I only learned about Lucid Blocks a few months ago. It's a cool game, but no, I don't think I've taken a single idea. I mean, the Goober is like the closest thing to Lucid Blocks idea. Hey, bro, when did you start programming? In what language? Never forget our Lord Jesus when you get to the top. Amen. Amen. Bro, I got Jesus pieces all around. I got this in front of my computer at all times. Then I got some crosses and Last Supper right there. But yeah, I just how I got into coding is when I was 12 years old in school, my friend just came up to me and was like, yo, you want to make a game? I was like, yeah, that's the best idea I've heard. How did I not think of that earlier? So that night I just Googled how to make a game. I found Unity, and I've just been using Unity ever since. And I didn't go to any coding schools. I don't have degrees. Instead, I just Googled for answers, YouTube, Stack Overflow. So I just self-taught. And just my passion for making games was enough to motivate me to find new knowledge and to improve my skills. Yeah. Yeah. If there are more than 10 trees around the player, a forest ambient will play. That sounds good. That sounds like good work. Yeah. Okay, you know, honestly, I'm going to end the stream here. My internet's too cooked. I feel like there's not... I think we got enough said, but any remaining last questions? Gonna be ending the stream here. Well, I had to start off with Visual Basic and Game Maker 6. Yeah. I mean, I started with Unity, but it took forever for me to make anything good. It took like 2 years to make anything like reasonable. And then I always just had projects that I like eventually abandoned and never finished. But I just kept leveling up. Like I had a 2D game. Then I made a game kind of like The Forest. So like generates these models and you could build with props. A really good game. Honestly, I could have put that on Steam back then. It was like the peak time for that kind of game. It was low poly. And then I made a Minecraft clone. Then I made a Doom clone. Now I'm making VOIMA. And I just used all the skills and knowledge I learned from those projects for VOIMA. How often do you try mods from the community? Not often. Not often. I look around. I look at them, but actually playing with them, not really. Honestly, I don't play VOIMA like much at all. I just code. Yeah. Kind of the same thing. Like, have you ever thought about this? We've never seen a screenshot of anything that Notch built in Minecraft. Have you ever thought about it? There's not a single screenshot out there of something that Notch made in Minecraft. No Let's Plays, nothing. Isn't that kind of weird? Not a single one. At least I haven't seen any. I'd love to see some if there was, but... Is spatial 3D audio support in VOIMA? Yeah, Unity has that, yes. When will Steam Workshop? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we should add that ASAP. It's like mostly working already. Yeah, we gotta add that ASAP, bro. ASAP. Yeah. Also, did you guys see this? So I made a candy line. I couldn't believe this was not even, this doesn't even use mods. It's just used the color tool. This is so cool. Bro. This is awesome. No mods. This is just in vanilla VOIMA. That's awesome. Bro. It's got a chocolate river. Damn. That is awesome. This would be great for some like PvP map. I remember Minecraft, like Hunger Games used to have some candy worlds. Make videos about these scrapped games. That would be good. That would be good. I went through them in one live stream on Discord, but yeah, that'd be a good video. But like a video like that, should I upload on the VOIMA channel? I don't know. Maybe a Valsu video. Is the 3D audio turned on in the game? Yeah. You can hear sounds from different directions, like the bears. Although it's pretty, I guess I could adjust it more. Like all the sounds are a bit too loud and stuff. I see. Yeah, I'll look into that. Candy map for like in Minecraft. Yeah, that gives that vibe. Yeah. Notch multiplayer test was his builds, pretty much. Is becoming an indie game dev worth it? I mean, if you're willing to put in the work, then yeah. I mean, I'd be. You need to have a game idea that you really love and believe in. So as I said, I worked on VOIMA for like 4 or 5 years without any recognition, any support, and I was coding every day. I put insane hours into VOIMA, and I still have to put it like 2-3 times what I've already put. So, but I enjoy it. Like VOIMA gives me so much purpose and meaning in life. Like I don't know what I'll be doing without it. I'll be so lost. Like it's this whole time it's just been like my focus, my target, my path. So I mean, I'd say that all the work I've put in has definitely been worth it. Like my life right now is so peak, bro. Just live streaming, making VOIMA, talking to all of y'all, having a community and bouncing off ideas, seeing what you build. Like, bro, that is so peak. Like life is so good, and I don't have to have a job. Self-employed CEO, I got my company, just sleeping as long as I want, just working on exactly what I want to do. Like this is peak, bro. This is peak. Make devlogs, vlogs, and videos about journey of VOIMA and scrapped games for VOIMA channel for pre-order promo. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, devlogs. I think that's what I should do. I mean, what should I do in a devlog though? Like talk about history. I could talk about upcoming vision, like upcoming ideas. Yeah, okay, I see the vision now. Notch has a YouTube channel called Nizoj. I know. Oh, I know, bro. I know. Although he made it private. Now there's like an archive channel. I don't know why he made it private. That CS clone is kind of goated. It kind of is, bro. Yeah, I guess I should make videos about those stuff. Yeah. VOIMA is more than just a Minecraft clone. It's an analog. It's a solution for those who are looking for comfort and soul that Minecraft loses. Exactly, bro. Exactly. It's got that. It's bringing that old Minecraft soul right back. 2011 like we never left. Yeah. It really is. And that's like being the driving force with me. Just that memory of old Minecraft. Like 2011... Minecraft was so different, like not just the gameplay and the face and the team behind Minecraft, but just the culture and like what Minecraft was on YouTube at that time. It felt so different. It felt like everyone was just like really synergized and connected. It was like so much like light and energy surrounding it that's just completely gone. Now it's gone super like corporate and marketing. And like all the Minecraft YouTube videos are like really like marketing, like trying to get views. Like even like the Let's Plays. The Let's Plays are just like trying to make it like Mr. Beastie so all the kids watch it so they get ad revenue. It's like it's all gone super like corporate and just like money driven. All of it. It's a shame. When will you live stream on Valtsu? Honestly, I don't know. I think I'll just keep live streaming on this channel. I mean, we got more people on this channel anyways. So I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, yeah. But okay, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for listening to me yap once again. I hope y'all see more of the vision now with the upcoming features we're gonna add to VOIMA. And yeah, I think devlogs would really be good. I just gotta find a way to make videos that really works for me, where I don't spend too much time on it and get stuck, because I really just want to work on VOIMA. But man, it's crazy how much VOIMA has changed this year. Like, it's crazy to think that like in January, the VOIMA Discord still had like 70 members. That was this year. It's like it's all changed, and even the game itself has improved so much. So like, God bless y'all. God bless, and God bless God for blessing us all. Truly. All right. Well, see you guys, and see you on the next live stream. God bless.